Women naturally do this shit. All the angle stuff comes from observations of what women do. When a woman likes you, she comes up to you.
She touches your waist.
She touches your waist and gets your stomachs to touch. The touching and the pulling are key. When you like somebody, where is it that you would, if a guy were to touch you, and let's say it was at a lounge, and you guys were just talking, what would be a good way for him to touch you? Just there on the arm.
Yeah,
And she does the pull. When we grab her on the elbow or around the arm, anywhere here, a slight pull. You don't need to grab, you just need to slightly pull. And that is actually, it's the same thing with all that stuff with the intent, same stuff with the angles. We're just drawing somebody in. We just grab here, wherever, and we pull. And what I always do is I kind of draw myself in two. Now the next place is what she was doing automatically, is around the waist. Huge, man. Get your hips to touch. Get your stomachs to touch. That's the ultimate, like, whoa, right? And your whole lower body can like touch. If a girl likes you, she's gonna come like into your center line, so in this area. But if you were to like me, and we were talking, and it was feeling good, what would you do? How would you move your body?
I probably would like try to let you lock everybody else out.
Lock
all
everybody
your
else out.
attention, right?
Sure.
Right.
So right now, what's happening is if she were doing that, now I'm blocking everybody's attention out. But she actually comes into my center point, which is kind of an interesting thing. And they always will kind of, when you're talking to somebody, you're talking to them for more than 5 minutes, and you have your legs spaced apart, like so. And if a girl actually comes in between them, that definitely means that she is speaking some sort of language where it's not that she's like, oh, I want your dick. It's that she feels comfortable putting herself in that position. And so using your body and communicating with your body is actually it's a heavy tool. This I always got from women. Now, first off, if a girl likes you, she's gonna come like into your center line, so in this area. But if you were to like me, and we were talking, and it was feeling good, what would you do? How would you move your body?
Probably would like try to let you lock everybody else.
This I always got from women. Now, first off, if a girl likes you, she's gonna come like into your center line, so in this area. But if you were to like me, and we were talking, and it was feeling good, what would you do? How would you move your body?
Probably would like try to let you lock everybody else out.
You block
all
everybody
your
else out.
attention, right?
Sure.
Right.
So right now what's happening is if she were doing that, now I'm blocking everybody's attention out. But she actually comes into my center point, which is kind of an interesting thing. So if I were to do something like this, so check this out. If I were to do something like this, and you can feel it, right?
Instantly, like,
But-
I want you to back up.
So if I were to do something like this, so check this out. If I were to do something like this, and you can feel it, right?
Instantly, like,
But-
I want you to back up.
So if I were to do something like this, so check this out. If I were to do something like this, and you can feel it, right?
Instantly, like,
But-
I want you to back up.
So if I were to do something like this, so check this out. If I were to do something like this, and you can feel it, right?
Instantly, like,
But-
I want you to back up.
Check it out, check it out, check it out. If I'm here and I'm talking to you, this is fine, right? It's fine. Just relax, don't even think about it. Don't even look towards my face, talk about Sandra Bullock. Jesus Christ, man. I know you can smell
She may
my
look at it,
jeans.
she may be like, let's see what's going on. Okay.
But if I start moving in this way, it's like my upper body is actually in the same position, but as soon as my leg goes in there, you can barely see it out of the corner of your eye. It starts to make things uncomfortable. You kind of know I'm doing it, so you're already feeling it in that way. But it's not good. You don't want to go in that area. But you can come here and do whatever. But see how my feet are actually not like invading her space. No, but check this. This is actually another interesting thing. Whereas I feel that we communicate a lot in kind of that sexual dance language with our lower body, our waist down. Chest up is like, that's where we're communicating kind of logically. But waist down, if I were to come here and put my legs behind her, so that she's kind of in between my legs by the positioning of my feet or wherever they are, that's fine. And that we'll start to kind of open up doors for that sort of language as well. Let's go over this touch. First off, I'm doing a few things. I'm just grabbing, ADD, man, Jesus Christ. I'm just grabbing here, and I'm not even using my thumb, all right? Our camera crew pointed this out. All right, so I'm not even using my thumb, right? I'm not grabbing around. I'm just grabbing here.
You just touched my boob.
I'm not using my thumb. I'm just grabbing here and I'm pulling, right? And I pull for a second. And let's say she was a little bit farther away. I say, hey, I pull for a second, and I take a step forward too, right? So I just go here, I go, hey, da, 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 da. But there's a slight pull with also me walking in. I would practice doing that more than just pulling in, which can still work, it's still fine, but just so that they communicate two very different things, two very different feelings. And one is a little bit more cocky than the other. So I'll do it with my right hand. If I just pull you, well, whatever, don't even think about it. But if I just go like, hey, no, I'm awesome. Right? So there's a little bit more of like a dominance to that. It's different feeling, complete different communication. Kind of hot, especially to her, right? As if I said like, hey, no, pay attention, come here. Why are you looking at me like that? Oh man, but I can get more manhandly in that way. Whereas if I accidentally grabbed her boob. It's because you did the block, man. That was subconscious. Not sure. But if I do this, if I just say, hey, now come here for a second. No. It's a little bit more, it's lower energy. In some ways it's a lot more masculine. But if I'm more playful, I can actually get more like, oh dude, talk to me. Why are you looking at me that way? What the fuck? What are you laughing at?